Hello guys, in this tutorial our topic is understanding class and instance variable in Python. Instance variable means you can say it's a object variable. So in the interview many time you get this question, what is class variable, what is instance variable, and we get the confusion. So now we will sort out this issue through practically. So first you should understand the definition of or the use of class and instance variable. So first one is a class variable. So class variable means it is simply we declare inside the class. So it is just declare inside the class and they are not tied to particular object of the class. Hence share across all object of the class. Modifying the class variable affect all the object instance at the same time. So suppose in a program you are creating the object b1, okay, and along with that we have one more object in the program b2, and suppose the class variable value that you are using 1 in the program, okay, so that value will be having by b1 as well as will be having by b2. And if you change this value, so in place of 1, if suppose it is 2, then again the b1 value will be changed, it is 2, and b2 value also will be changed, it is 2. So in this way class variable value means it will belong to all the object in the program, and if you do the changes that value will be automatically changed, because what we are the class variable. So that class variable value, it is not limited to one object, and it will be shared by, it can be shared by, you can say, all the object in the program. So how it is shared exactly, that we will see practically. It is instance variable, so it is declared inside the constructor and they are tied to particular object instance of the class. Hence the content of the instant variable are completely independent from one object to another. So it is just opposite of class variable, and this instance variable main point is this variable is declared inside the constructor method, so that the reason it will belong to particular object, and this value it will belong to particular object, means it's a individual value. Means suppose the b1 object, you are creating two object in the program b1 and b2, so they have the independent value. If you change the value of b1, it will not affect to b2. If you change the value of b2, it will not affect to b1, because they have the individual way. Okay, so that is what the instance variable in the program. So I hope you understood theoretically. Now we will go in the practical session. So here now I am in the Python editor, and here first we will do the practical session for the class variable, and then we will do it for the instance variable. So here I am taking the class, and my class name is sample, and we are taking a simple variable with value a equals to 1, and then I want to run this value. So for that, for running this class variable value, you must have the object in the program. So I'm declaring the object, the name is simply b1, so that will belong to the class sample. So our class is sample, and this is what the creation of object. And now here I'm going to have print statement, and in that print statement you have to just write b1 object, and then you have to access that class variable, so b1.a. So in this program we are taking one more object, so I just copy this code and paste it here, and our second object is nothing but b2, and here we will write b2.a. So we are executing two object here. So this is what the object, this is the constructor, you can say default constructor. It is used for creating a memory location for the object b1. We have b2 object and we are running b1.a, b2.a. So a value is 1, so it will give the output 1. 2 times 1 will be there. So we just check the output. You see here the output is 1 and 1. So if I do the changes and if I write suppose 5 here, and then you can observe the changes, it will be 2 times 5, because when you do the changes in the class variable, then the value of object will be changed, because this value is shared by object b1 and b2. So that is what the concept of class variable. If you do the changes of this value, it will be affecting to the value of both the object in the program. Now here we are going to have instance variable. Okay, now we have seen class variable. Now we will see instance variable. You can also say object variable. And now here in this program, I am just removing this value, and instead of that you have to take method in the class. So we start with the def, and we are going to have constructor. So you write double underscore, and then init method is there, again end with double underscore, and going to have some parameter. The self is compulsory, that you understood, and I am passing the variable a. So that is what the coding section. And in the coding section we have to write one statement. So here you should write colon, and there our statement is self dot a. We are initializing the value, so you can use this statement self dot a equals to a. So it means we are initializing the value with a. Then as usual we have two object, but here you have to pass the value. Why we are passing the value? Because this constructor having one parameter. You don't count this, you have to count only this one. So it is having one parameter, so we are passing this value. So it is applicable for b1 dot a, and the next value we will pass, that is 11. So it is applicable to b2. So when you execute this program, so at the time of compilation of this program, what happen, as you are creating the b1 object, this value will pass to the constructor. Because in short I tell you, this is the constructor method. If you are familiar with the C++ and Java, constructor method name is same as a class name. But here what happen, we are using a special method in the Python, but it will just act like a constructor, and it is used to initialize the value. So that value will belong to particular object. So here we are passing the value 10, so that value will pass to a. So here a value is 10, so by using the self dot a we are initializing the value of a, and whenever you write the b1 dot a, your output will be having 10. Then in the b2 object the value we are passing 11, so initialization is changed. Okay, and it is applicable to only b2 object. So once your program is executed, you will be getting different result. You can observe here we have different result, 10 and 11. Got it? And means if suppose you are writing in place of 10 I am writing 11, it will not affect to the value of second one. If you change the value of b2 here, it will not affect to b1, because they are just working individually. So that is what you can say the object variable, or you can say the instance variable. So I hope you understood the difference between class variable and instance variable. So now you have to again practice it for clearing your doubt, or you can comment me, I will solve your doubt. So thanks for watching this tutorial. Thank you.